shalom, man. Giving all praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahawashi. Coming to y'all this last day, the 6th day of the week, dealing with whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. It's lit off, you know, I ain't been here on a Friday night in a while. But, you know, these are the message that I try to get Israel to understand. Kill the hatred, kill the nigger, right. Kill the division. That's right. This is why we must come together. But right now, the same old method that they have set up since the 1700s. Listen, Israel, there ain't no 400 years here in America. That doctrine I'm going to destroy soon. Because Israel's still stuck in traditions. But let me go to this first video, man. Lynching. We want to deal with this lynching stuff. Let's go to the video, man. Deal with this lynching. Because a lot of our peoples, they don't understand, man, what this lynching is all about. How this is controlling our peoples. And why we must come together as a peoples, man. Go ahead and play the video, man. We're going to start the video out.
The Jim Crow era was marked by a reign of...
That's another issue right there, the Jim Crow era. You know, this is another modern day lynching, man, that they use. Scare tactics. Go ahead and play it.
Domestic terror. Domestic terror. A grotesque form of mob rule without judge or jury.
The first reported lynching is said to have occurred in Madison, Mississippi in 1835. And what followed were decades of hangings, used as a way to terrorize black people.
Pause it. Why does this start in the 1600s, man? 1620, man, 1630.
Bring it out.
Because let me tell you something. We was in control of America.
That's right.
America stands for black.
That's right.
This was the land of the blacks. And I'm going to be showing you, I'll be coming in here doing special classes showing you when the Edomites took over. Go ahead and play the video.
People who carried out these lynchings could have buried the bodies in the ground, but hanging was preferred because it lifted these bodies up to terrorize and taunt communities of color.
Some people even brought children and picnic baskets to these brutal...
Some of our people still love this trash, man.
Bring it out.
Some of our people still can't let Becky and Bob go, man. Some of them can't, man. And it's a shame. Shame on them, man.
That's right.
Shame on GOCC and IOG, man, for having them dogs up in their school, man.
That's right.
See, because we're going to come here and we're going to spit this truth. See, they ain't going to bring this video up. Go ahead and play, man.
Brutal murders. Others took photographs of the victims, using them to produce lynching postcards.
Postcards.
With law enforcement so often negligent in the face of lynch mob.
Who do you think is the law enforcement today?
Bring it out.
The same people, man, that used to wear these sheets, man.
That's right.
The same police was back then, the same organization today.
That's right.
Go ahead and play, man.
It took a revolution in public opinion to bring an end to lynchings.
They just hung a brother just last week, man, down there in Alabama. Lynching ain't stopping, man. And they telling the parents that he committed suicide.
Bring it out.
What black man want to kill himself by hanging himself, and how do you do it by yourself?
Right. Bring that out.
Go ahead and play the video, man.
Spectacle. Few did more to end lynching than journalist Ida B. Wells. Wells is reporting...
See, this is when the coonery come in, man. That's all I want on that video, man. See, because they want to give props to a woman, man, just like they did the one that supposedly did the Underground, man, Railroad. But they'll never teach you about this Jake that had freed more slaves than what she did, man.
Bring it out.
See, this is how they want us to teach history, man. They want us to place a woman, just like you've seen with America. This is all about the she-devil. Read this Acts 5 and 29 right there, quick.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, We ought to obey God.
Hold up. How can you obey God, man?
Bring it out.
By the word.
That's right. That's right.
You have to obey the word. Read.
Rather than men.
Because men's going to lie to you every time. You have to go by this word. Read.
The God of our fathers.
The God of our. Pastor Pig Knuckles, Pastor Skittles would never tell y'all this. The God of ours, possessors. Read.
Raised up Yahawashi.
Read on.
Whom ye slew.
Whom they what?
Whom ye slew.
Read on.
And hanged on a tree.
Christ went right through what the same oppression we went through, man.
That's right.
And they not tell you about the cross, man. That cross stuff is garbage too, man.
That's right.
It just tells you right here. So what are we gonna go by? What you've been indoctrinated in, or what the scriptures say? Read up.
Him hath God exalted with his right hand.
With his right hand, read.
To be a prince.
A prince, read.
And a savior.
Read on.
For to give repentance.
You got to keep the law. That's the only way you're gonna get repentance. Read.
To Israel.
Read on.
And forgiveness of sins.
And forgiveness of their transgressions. This is the thing, Israel.
Bring it out.
Let's get this lynching letter, man. So let me show you something, man. Y'all better get off that 1619 diet, man. That 1619 wasn't no slaves here in 1619, man.
Bring it out.
What happened to the slaves in 1670?
Bring it out.
See, they can't find where's the record at? And who was on the Mayflower, man?
Bring it out.
That was us.
That's right.
I got the proof, but I'll be bringing it to you. See, Israel don't like the proof, man. They like the lies that they've been force-fed. Read up.
Lynching. The origins of the word lynch are obscure, but it likely originated during the American Revolution.
This is when they stole America and changed it to the United States. Changed it to the United States snakes. This war started in 1765. Read up.
The verb comes from the phrase lynch law.
This was a lynch law that they put together. Because let me tell you something. How do you steal a man's land? You terrorize him.
That's right.
These are the terrorists on the planet.
That's right.
And our peoples love them, man. But read.
A term for a punishment without trial.
Without a punishment. So right in 1940, what was they doing? Going right to the jail. 1950, going right to the jail, dragging our peoples out the jail, man, and hanging them and lynching them.
Bring it out.
Read up.
2 Americans during this era are generally credited for coining the phrase. Charles Lynch, 1736 through 1796.
Why wasn't Charles Lynch here in 1619 to 1696, man?
Bring it out.
See, you can go back and trace their history anywhere. It didn't start in the 1600s, man.
That's right.
That history started in the 1700s when they started stealing everybody's land.
That's right.
Read on, Doc.
And William Lynch, 1742 to 1820. Both of whom lived in Virginia in the 1780s.
So why wasn't there no, see, you got this book about the slavery, about the lynching, but why wasn't there no lynching recorded before 1740? Because we were still in power in this land.
That's right.
Read up.
Charles Lynch is more likely to have coined the phrase, as he was known to have used the term in 1782. While William Lynch is not known to have used the term until much later, there is no evidence that death was imposed as a punishment by either of the 2 men. In 1782, Charles Lynch wrote that his assistant had administered Lynch's law.
Lynch's law, read.
To Tory,
read.
For dealing with Israelites.
Dealing with Israelites, man. See, they're going to have nigger there, so, but you know, I'm going to go back and give it to you the right way, man.
That's right.
Israelites remain loyalty to Britain, to the crown, man. They was loyal to the crown, man. That's what that Tory is. So, when you understand, they came up with these lynch laws after they took America from us. That's why when y'all go back and you see about John Hanson in 1771, why wasn't he a slave?
Bring it out.
How in the hell could he be president, man?
Bring it out.
Somebody out there tell me, how was he president? See, everything we've been taught is a lie here, man.
That's right.
Read on up.
Charles Lynch was a Virginia planter.
He was a what?
Virginia planter.
Read.
and patriot.
Patriot for stolen country. That's what they go into their patriotism, man. And that's the enemy. Read.
That's right. Who headed a country court in Virginia, which imprisoned loyalists.
Loyalists to the crown, man. Read.
During the war.
See, at this time, they was coming into power in Great Britain. And I'm going to give you the information. Read,
occasionally imprisoning them for up to a year. Although he lacked proper jurisdiction for detaining these persons,
read on.
He claimed this right by arguing wartime necessity.
War, this was all, we still in war, man. Read.
Subsequently, Lynch prevailed.
Lynch prevailed. March the 1st, 1781 to March 1789. United Snakes. Read.
Lynch prevailed upon his friends in the Congress of the Confederation.
Read on up.
To pass a law that inaugurated him and his associates from wrongdoing.
From wrongdoing, read.
Lynch was concerned that he might face legal action from one or more of those he had in prison.
Those he had in prison. So why would he be afraid if Esau was in power, man? It don't make no sense to me. Read.
Notwithstanding that the Patriots had won the war, this action by the Congress provoked controversy, and it was in connection with this that the term lynch law, meaning the assumption of extrajudicial authority, came into common parlance in the United States. Lynch was not accused of racist bias. He acquitted Israelite people accused of murder on 3 occasions.
So why was, hold up, I thought if you killed the Edomite, they would put to death. Read on, man.
He was accused, however, of ethnic prejudice in his abuse of Welsh miners.
Welsh miners are Israelites. Read.
Welsh Americans are an American ethnic group.
This is peoples from Great Britain. Read.
Whose ancestors
read.
Originates wholly or partially in Wales.
They was the originators here, man, with the Northern Kingdom. That history will be coming, man. Give me Proverbs 23 and 10. See, when we don't know history, we believe what our enemy and some of these Israelites still pumping, man. I call them lazy Israelites because they don't go do no research. Read that up.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 10. Remove not the old landmark.
It say what?
Remove not the old landmark.
Who is the race of peoples that have removed everybody landmark? Read.
And enter not into the fields of the fatherless.
It say enter not into the fields, into the world of the fatherless, man. Give me Michael 2 and 1. See, we have been indoctrinated into thinking that 2019 was the year of 400 years.
Work it out.
We got to get out of that nonsense, man.
That's right.
Some of us, we're going to have to go and approve ourselves.
That's right.
Read that out.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Work it out. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Injustice, read.
And work evil upon their bed.
This is the what you're going into sin, man, when you're going into that bed. Read.
When the morning is light.
When the new day comes, read.
They practice.
They carry it out, read.
Because it is in their power of their land.
It's in the power of their hand, man. You have to understand. You're thinking Esau came over here with guns? No. Esau came over here with subtlety and trickery, man.
That's right.
Came over here and played off people just like, we getting played today.
That's right.
Have our brother, let me tell you something. When you go back in the 1700s, I got records of our people having 500 acres of land.
Bring it out.
But another day, another class. Read that out.
And they covet field.
And they what?
And they covet field.
They desire, man, other people's land, man. This is what they do because it's Esau, he have no homeland, man. He come out of the cliffs.
Bring it out.
He have no history. I remember this Edomite telling me this once, but he really was talking about himself. Because when you look up your name, the Jones, that's our name.
That's right.
That's not Esau's name. When you look up the home, that's our name.
That's right.
We are here researching and finding facts, and we're going to prove them. Read up.
And they covered fields.
And they covered what?
And they covered fields.
Man, they covered fields, man. They want your land.
That's right.
Read.
And take them by violence.
And do what?
And take them by violence.
Y'all, a lot of people thinking they just come over here with guns. No, man, they'll poison you.
Bring it out.
I'm going to tell you something. That's their number one way of taking somebody's land.
That's right.
Sending an Edomite woman in there, show some love to this brother, poison him. Same thing for the man, same thing for the woman.
That's right. Bring it out.
Read.
And houses. And take them away.
And take them away. Read.
So they oppress a man and his house.
They oppress a man in his own nation. Read.
Even a man and his heritage.
His birthright, man. His heritage is his land. That's his birthright.
That's right.
Just like Israel is our birthright.
That's right.
We're not claiming anything in Africa. Only these Israelites that's still drunk that maybe want to go back up into Israel, up into Africa, man. We don't want Africa. We want our land.
That's right.
Give me Genesis 4 and 12.
The book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee.
Let me tell you something. Esau got the spirit of Cain, man.
Right. Bring it out.
When thou tillest the ground, man. When thou enslave. When thou tillest, when thou enslave the world. Read it again.
When thou tillest the ground.
When thou enslave the world, the earth. Read.
It shall not henceforth yield unto thee.
It's not going to give you no honor, man. Read.
Her strength.
Her strength, man. Her spirit. Read.
A fugitive.
A what?
A fugitive.
You know, Esau, he is a wanted in all the earth, man.
That's right.
Why are you thinking he out there talking about he out on Mars, man? And how is he able to fly a helicopter on Mars, man?
Bring it out.
And you can't get service in the country around here, man.
Bring it out.
And a future is someone unstable in the mind. Read.
And a vagabond.
And he's a wanderer, man. He have no certain dwelling places. Because if everybody know the truth, every part of America is stolen property.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
Shalt thou be in the earth.
Shall he be in the earth, man? And a lot of people, they look up on them, man, because they see them on the TVs. They see them all in the magazines. They see them owning basketball team, football team. They thinking Jerry Jones somebody that they should honor. Jerry Jones is the devil too, man.
That's right.
Mark Cuban is the devil too.
That's right. That's right.
And a lot of these Israelites out here, man, they some fans, man.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of they. Let me tell you something, man. They say DMX died today, right? He probably was already dead.
That's right.
But what about the peoples in your city that died, man? Why you ain't saying nothing about them?
Bring it out.
Why you ain't putting them all down your Facebook timeline, man?
Bring it out.
And why when somebody put the truth on there, you got a problem with the truth? Because some of these Israelites are some fans.
That's right.
That's what they are. Give me Revelation 12 and 12. Some are pure fans, man. Kendrick Lamar said he was an Israelite. Where that nigga at, man?
Bring it out.
What have he done for his nation?
Bring it out.
But see, they some fans, man. All you got to do is put them on some fringes. And these brothers, they love it, man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. They got a respectable person in Israel, man.
That's right. That's right.
They thinking they going to go to some VIP, sit up in the president suite somewhere, man.
Bring that out.
They going to find out that ain't going to happen, man. Read that up.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12.
Read on.
Therefore, rejoice.
Read on.
Ye heavens.
Ye heavens, read.
And ye that dwell in them.
These ones that are keeping the God's commandments, read.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Woe, destruction, destruction, read.
And of the sea.
Of the nation, read.
For the devil.
So for who?
For the devil.
This is talking about ungodly people's, read.
Is come down unto you.
He's coming down unto you, man. Let me tell you something. Let's get this next letter, man. Let me just read you something. We're going to read this, man. I got a lot of information coming out today. Pull this up there for man. Let me show you how he does, man. And you're thinking a lot of people Jacob trouble, man. We've been in Jacob trouble since the 1700s, man. Since we started trusting these people back in the 1600s.
That's right.
This is what King James was dealing with the papacies, the Pope, man. This is how he was trying to keep his nation together. See, but the Protestants and the Puritans wanted to do their own thing.
Right. Bring it out.
King James was trying to unify the nation.
Right.
See, because Elizabeth I, she had went off too. See, but you have to understand, that's why the Most High said the woman is the weaker vessel.
Bring it out. Right.
Read that out.
Black Florida man released from prison after 30 years.
Hey, and you say, who's possessing slavery? You don't have to kill nobody, man. You can spiritually kill a person.
Bring it out. That's right.
Read on.
But prosecutors still want him locked up.
Prosecutors still want this man locked up after serving 30 years. Read.
Mississippi. The legacy of racism in America's justice system.
Hold up. How is it that they said they took the courts? We had the courts, man. They took the courts, set it up in their way. And let me tell you something. When them devils putting their hands on the Bible in there, man, it must be a hollow Bible, man.
Right.
Because them devils ain't gonna tell no truth. Go start from the police, the prosecutor, nobody up in there. The judge. Right. They all racist, man. Read that up.
The legacy of racism in America's justice system.
It's going into the United States justice system. Read.
Has frequently resulted in the release of black men from prison.
How many brothers have they exonerated? How many? And we still can't come together. We still want to go in their establishments and patronize their business.
Bring it out.
Martin Luther King was wrong, man.
That's right.
Why would you send somebody to go sit in a restaurant, eat that old nasty roast-filled food, man?
Bring it out.
There's something wrong with old people, man. They want to love the peoples that are oppressing them, man.
Bring it out.
That's persecuting them. Read on up.
After they spent decades locked up for crimes they were convicted for under sketchy circumstances.
You got to understand, man, this is another way of persecuting our peoples, man. Read on.
Such is the case of Crosley Green, a 63-year-old black man who spent more than 30 years behind bars before he was released from prison on Tuesday by a Florida judge.
Read on.
In 2018, a federal judge overturned Green's conviction on the basis that prosecutors...
Hold up there, who?
That prosecutors...
Read.
...kept evidence from his lawyers during that 1990 trial.
We right here in 1990, man. You think it's some change from 1990?
Bring it out.
Well, people, I'm going to tell you something, man. Some of our people are some coons up in them courthouses.
That's
too.
Right.
They worse than they, man. They trying to show out for massa, man.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
That evidence is especially notable as it came from the investigators who actually questioned the witness who made the allegations against Green based on her changing stories.
Her what?
Her changing stories.
Did we have this with Emmett Till?
That's right. Bring it out.
Did we have this throughout history?
Bring it out.
I'm telling you something, man. Who's Possessors?
That's right. Investigators told prosecutors that they believed she was actually guilty of the crime.
But they're not going to... Let me tell you something, man. All these brothers that's been exonerated out of prison, why haven't none of the lawyers, none of the judges, none of the police officers, none of the detectives went to jail?
Bring it out.
Most of them retired, man. Living off your tax dime, man.
That's right.
Read on, Art.
The state did not share that information with Green's defense.
That's why we got to set up our own lawyers, man.
That's right.
We go to battle, man. We got to have people that have knowledge. We got to kill this nigga stuff on the end fight, man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. That's not of Christ. See, we got to prepare ourselves because the battle is coming to us soon. Read up.
North Carolina just paid a man for 15 years of wrongful imprisonment.
Wrongful imprisonment, read.
He was in prison for 44 years.
44 years of his life, man. How many brothers still sitting in there innocent?
Bring it out.
What you think, man, when they said 1865 we was free, man, they started persecuting us with the chain gang, man.
Bring it out.
Why are we the most incarcerated in a penitentiary? We don't have love for ourselves. We don't know.
Ronnie Long was wrongfully imprisoned for 44 years.
44 years, man. Read.
On a rape conviction in North Carolina.
Of a rape. This is the same MO they play.
That's right, that's right.
Nobody want the she-dog, man. Some of our brothers, you got GMS, they want the she-dog, man.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Tell you something, we don't want to lay down with dogs, man. You're going to catch some fleas, man.
That's right, that's right.
Read on.
But the state is only compensating him for 15 of those years.
15 of those years. Read, man.
In 1976, Long, who is black, was accused of raping a white woman.
How many times? What you thinking Rosewood and all these other things was about, man? Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That's right.
Well, see, our people, man, We want to join hands with the wicked.
Bring it out.
Read up.
And then sentenced to life in prison.
Sentenced to, hold up, this man went to his 20s, his 30s, his 40s, his 50s.
Bring it out.
And he had no enjoyment of his life.
That's right.
And they got laws that protect the judge.
Bring it out.
They got laws that protect the police officer.
Bring it out.
They got laws that protect the detective.
Bring it out.
They got laws that protect the prosecutor.
Bring it out.
And I'm just telling you, man, what is there for us? If we was free in 1865, why we needed a 13th and 14th Amendment? Why do we need roads? What is this school thing? And segregation, desegregation. America, United States is still segregated.
That's right. That's right.
You go into any city, you're going to find the Edomites on one side and we in the hood.
That's right. Bring it out.
It ain't nothing good in the hood, man.
That's right.
Read on up.
His attorneys have said that more than 40 fingerprints and other evidence collected at the scene were never shared.
This is how they do, man. This is how these devils, you know, I'm gonna say that word, man.
Bring it out.
This is how they get down, man. And you want us to go in there and say, you know, we sorry.
Bring it out.
You want us to go in there, and let me tell you something, man. This is standing up for your peoples, for the truth.
Right. That's right.
Read on up.
Long was freed in August 2020.
Read on.
He just received a $750,000 check.
How much did the lawyer get of that, man?
Bring it out. Bring that out.
What is he gonna do, man? He been locked up all his life.
Bring it out.
But back to Revelation 12 and 12, man.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12.
Read on.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Understanding we can fed the true family, man. Read.
Woe be to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Read on.
For the devil.
Hold up, what?
For the devil.
Read on.
Is come down unto you.
Hey, y'all better understand, man. He's understanding. Read on.
Having great wrath.
Having great anger, man. Read.
Because he knows.
What, he what?
Because he knows.
What, he seeing us out there in them street corners?
Because he knows.
He seeing us these videos dropping every day?
Because he knows.
Read on.
That he had but a short time.
He understands his time is short, man.
That's right.
So this is why you're seeing this Asian attack, man. These Asians getting chin checked because some of them need it, man.
That's right. Bro.
Some of them are proud, man. They look down on you, man.
That's right.
And some of the ugliest people you'll meet, man.
That's right.
And some of the, Jake, they might love them. Hey, man, don't talk about the Asian woman, man. I love me an Asian.
Bring it out.
And they look before them, don't they?
That's right.
I stay around them, man. Big head, big ears, looking like a floating, I don't know what, man. And I just don't understand how our peoples don't want to love each other.
That's right.
They want to love everybody else. Jump up to Revelation 12 and 7.
Verse 7. And there was war in heaven.
Where y'all thinking we at, man? We in the kingdom right now. It's a spiritual war going on.
That's right.
But see, a lot of Israelites, they don't get it yet, man. They're not trying to come up, strategize with a plan, man.
Bring it out.
They're not trying to get land and start trying to do for their people.
Bring it out.
And this is showing you the weakness and the cowardness.
That's right. That's right.
Of some of these so-called elders, man. Some of them get their elders license for $14.85, man. Anybody can be called an elder, man.
Bring it out.
You have to be moving in the spirit of the Lord to be called an elder.
That's right.
Read on now.
And there was war in heaven.
Read on.
Michael and his angels.
Michael represents the nation of Israel, represents the 144. Read.
Fought against the dragon.
Hold up, how we fighting? We fighting with knowledge right now, man. We fighting with wisdom.
That's right.
We fighting with the true doctrine. Read.
And the dragon fought and his angels.
The dragon fought and his angels, man, and his message. Who is his messengers, man?
Bring it out.
DMX was one of his messengers, wasn't he?
Bring it out.
See, LeBron is one of his messengers.
Bring it out.
Kobe Bryant was one of his messengers.
Bring it out.
The actors, Denzel Washington is one of his messengers, ain't it? One of his ministers.
That's right.
What about these pastors, man?
Bring it out.
And you got his messengers that he put up on television, man. Let me tell you something. You won't find none of us on television unless we sell out.
That's right.
How you think Jesse Jackson on there? Look at Crom, man. I'm finna show you some information on him. But read on up.
And prevailed not.
And what?
And prevailed not.
He's not going to prevail against us, man. All of his things. We're going to stop at verse 7. Give me this video. We'll come back to here. Read that. Play that video, man.
I did not understand. We're communicating. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Like certain times I wanted to, stand up. My attorney at the time was Ben Crump, and he kind of told me like they not gonna pay an angry black woman.
Listen, Paul. These are money hustlers, man. Right. Ben Crump is a sellout, man. He's the new Al Sharpton. These guys are all about money, man. They go in, and you're gonna listen to this lady. She gonna tell you how they get down. Go ahead and play it.
I was kind of limited to say what I wanted to say, and I'm like, I didn't.
Positive. You heard how they get down? That's why you see them in the interviews. They do all the talking. Go, and I'm gonna tell you something. This Black Lives Matter too. It's all the same.
That's right.
Go ahead and play, man.
It didn't feel good, and somewhat they kind of co-signed. Certain individuals kind of co-signed that. And I'm not going to say all of the LGBT queer community has been good to me, but the ones that have been, they have, but the ones that actually, is under those certain type of teachings that they teach over at Black Lives Matter, whatever, they do have a certain type of way of just being all up in your business. But again, we're vulnerable, so we're talking, we're letting them know, because at that time we make them a part of our case, okay? Because we're looking for guidance, and at that time they're working with the attorney to collab on whatever rally, whatever protest, whatever press conference that the person should be doing. And that's why you see Tamika Mallory, Ben Crump, and Sean King at these protests, because they have taken over for the family. Especially in George Floyd, there's no mother and father, but in Breonna Taylor's case, the mother is there. She doesn't say very much. And I don't think we heard from the father. So it's kind of strange, because they hound you so much. Like, I don't even really believe that Tamika, and I'm gonna give you an example. I don't even believe Tamika Palmer is controlling her pages when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. Like, she's not controlling. That is not the work of, if you go to Instagram, look at Tamika Palmer's page. That is not the work of a mother. Look at my page and look at her page. They have kind of corporate her page for her. She don't know no better. She's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? They not helping her. They not teaching her and things like that. Yeah. So I was a little bit different, okay? I demanded answers. And they gave me the answers, and it wasn't going to work, because I'm a different type of mom, okay? Tamir's 12. I have 3 other kids. I come straight from the gutter. You wasn't going to keep playing no game with me, baby. So they had to eventually be honest with me and real with me. And in that part, I can respect of the LGBT community, because eventually I had to get with another group of folks that was honest with me, telling me what the up and up. And I'm like, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to do nothing with them. No, nothing. But I've always had a relationship with all of them. I thought, but Opal, she always, she just always been genuine. I'm just gonna say that. She never lied about anything. She always kept it real. But again, she does not make the decisions, and she has to be held accountable too. And I think she knows that. So it's all good. I take nothing back. I have no regrets. I love it. Yeah, when it comes to Sean King, I think that he needs to find something else to do than to think he is a black news reporter. You don't have to keep reporting on our black news. Find something else to do that your community can benefit from, because you're not part of our community. Tamika Mallory, I hope that you can find a different career or use your platform to do whatever you have been doing. But you definitely had to come out this fight, Junior, sharp than that. You got to come up out of here because we're not getting no convictions, we're not getting no indictments, and we, like my sister said, we done followed you here, there, every damn where. And you have not showed us how to get a murder conviction. If all the smarts and the geniuses that you have, and you are working with these attorneys together, both of y'all should be able to come up with some indictments for these families. Okay, some murder charges. You got these attorneys, all the attorneys with their whatever brilliance they have, and then you have these activists. You done been in college, you done did this, you done been in Oregon. You got all type of skills up under your back. So you and the attorney should be making sure that we get murder convictions and indictments and stuff like that. So that's just where I'm at with all of this, and it's just a shame that it has came to this point.
And this is what these lawyers do. They tell these mothers most of the time you're going to see women. Go in there and they're going to apologize. They're going to say that we should all forgive. They're going to say what the children didn't want, know all the stuff that's going on in the street. They're going to speak out against everything except the prosecutor. They're going to speak. They're not going to speak nothing against the police because you got these money-hungry lawyers in Black Lives Matter. Their job is to go in there and get paid.
Right.
They don't care nothing about these families, man. They don't care nothing about these families. And this lady was one that just brought it out. You see Black Lives Matter, they're on the award shows and all this stuff. Right. You see Ben Crump, the same thing, man. They're not about our people, but get that in 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. Let me tell you something, man. You're going to find out that a lot of our peoples are sellouts, man.
That's right, right.
A lot of them don't care nothing about their nation, man. A lot of them are all about a dollar. You're going to find out this thing, man. Read that.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 14.
Read on.
And no marvel.
No signs, read.
For Satan himself.
The Satan is the Antichrist, man. Let me tell you something. This is talking about some of our peoples too, man.
That's right.
You're looking at T.D. Jakes, man. You're looking at these black pastors, man. And you're looking at some of these Israelites, these elders, man. That's not. They're more focused in the garbage and the stuff that's going on in Israel.
Bring it out.
You know, they're not focused on bringing this nation together, man. They want to be seen of man. Read on out.
For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
He don't changed into a messenger of. And this is the thing else, man. Everything that you see when you see your news report, man. When you see one of us, they always got our face plastered on every channel, man. That's right. When you see one of them commit a crime, they're not even gonna give you the description of what he was, man.
Right.
Only if we got a video or something. That's the only way.
Right.
They're not gonna tell you, man, how these Edomites are killing their children, man.
Bring it out.
They're not gonna bring you all the stuff that how they Edomite just went up in a place down in Bryan, Texas, and shot 5 people, man. They didn't put his picture on there to Facebook and stuff. Start bringing out his information.
Bring it out.
They do not show themselves, and then our people don't record either, man, because they don't control no medias, man.
Right.
They just pawns in this game. Read that out.
Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers.
See, you got to understand. You got Jay-Z, which, let me tell you something.
Bring it out.
A lot of y'all don't understand Jay-Z is a drag woman, man.
That's right.
And I know these things hurt y'all, man, because some of y'all are still fans, man.
Right. Bring it out.
This is what hurt our people, man. When I tell you Denzel Washington, look at Denzel Washington, big hips, man. I got cousins that's got big hips, man. I'm going to tell you something. Denzel Washington just built just like some of my cousins, man.
Bring it out.
But see, our people, they love Gabrielle Union, man. I'm telling you, this is a big man.
That's right.
This is like the husband. I don't know this basketball player name because I don't deal with this world stuff. What's his name? Dwayne Wade or something, man? Homosexual with his children. Why is all these entertainers turning a Magic Johnson, R. Kelly, man? And I keep going on and on. And why are a lot of their children's dying, man?
Bring it out.
You always finding out their children's dying, man. I'm gonna tell you something. These people are evil and wicked, man.
Right. That's right.
These are his ministers, man. You got T.D. Jakes, man. He's another high-powered demon, man.
That's right.
You know, you got the gospel singers. That's why I don't listen to none of their music, man. I might listen to the beat, but I don't listen to none of their music. I don't deal with none of this stuff that I wouldn't pay a dime for a jersey for LeBron James. I wouldn't buy now pairs his tennis shoes, man. Because all this stuff that's going on, they playing basketball. They're like it's never happening. They acting like none of this stuff is going on. Because they're under protection. As long as they doing what Master say, man, they good, man. You got the athletes, the pastors, man, the rappers. You got all our people, man. What? How many professionals we got? The entertainment. You got all these comedians never say a word because they know they can't go do no more shows because guess who controls the venues?
Bring it out.
Their enemy.
Right.
If they step up and we can buy our own venue, man, we can do our own comedy club, man.
That's right.
And we can push this truth.
That's right.
But see, our people want to be lapdogs and eat the crumbs from the devil. But read up.
Bring it up. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
You see Puff Daddy and them, man, they ain't doing nothing for the nation, man.
That's right.
Puff Daddy is a homosexual, man.
That's right.
You know, you got Lil Wayne, them, man, they ain't changed nothing down there in New Orleans, man. They still down there murdering each other.
That's right.
A lot of the murders y'all don't even see, man. I just seen a guy in New York beat the block off of somebody for $2, man. People are getting hungry, man. Y'all better start paying attention to this. A lot of these things are starting to come to fall. Read on.
Whose end shall be according to their word.
So you thinking DMX end wasn't according to his word? You got a lot of them Israelites out there, man. Some fans.
That's right.
DMX got just judgment.
That's right.
What are we supposed to do? Am I supposed to feel more for him or then for this brother that I knew that was keeping these commandments?
Bring it out.
Some of these brothers, they love more the Kemet community than they love the Israelite community.
That's right.
This is how Israel is, man. They don't think, give me 1 Maccabees 1 and 13, 1 and 11. They don't think, man. Our peoples are reactors. They're not using their mind, man. But it's all on them. It's not on me, man. We're going to teach this truth. And Christ said his sheep are going to hear his voice. Read that out.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11.
Read on.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
Y'all don't understand it. Say out of Israel, wicked men.
That's right.
You seeing it being manifest. Most High and the Son raising up some of their skirts, man.
That's right.
And you got people's out here vouch for them because they wicked as shit, man.
That's right.
See, one thing that you know, we're going to keep a honest report up in here, man.
That's right.
Because we're gonna govern each other, man. We're going to make sure we keeping each other holding fast to his words. Read on.
Who persuaded many.
See, you got a lot of, man. You seen more of DMX pictures shared by the Israelites than most of these videos that we put out, man.
Bring it out.
See, I ain't got time for that, man, because they too afraid somebody. It's still niggas with fringes in the bucket, man.
That's right.
We can't even call them crabs in the bucket no more.
Bring it out.
Because it's niggas with fringes in the bucket, man.
That's right.
This is how Israel continue to hold each other down.
That's right.
And some of them, they come into this truth. They want 2 wives before they even know how to keep the commandments, man.
Bring it out.
You got some of them, they want 2 wives before they even know how to serve the Lord.
Bring it out.
That's why a lot of them in this walk, man. How is it that you got 2 wives in captivity? You have no handmaids.
Bring it out.
You have no servants.
Bring it out.
You have no land.
Bring it out.
But you want 2 wives living in the city in a 1-bedroom apartment, man. So if this economy crash, how you gonna feed them? You got none of that. So you see, he gonna run, man.
That's right.
Cause let me show you something. Let me show you how them women's are gonna get, man. Give me that video, man. When there's no food for them children, this is what's gonna happen. Weak Israelites, get out and go get some food, man.
Bring it out.
And see, that's what you're gonna see right there, man. They gonna turn into the huck up in there, man.
That's right.
And they gonna let him know, man. But see, they don't understand that's coming too.
That's right.
We don't know.
Saying, let us go up and make a covenant with the heathen.
See, they say we're going to go get a 501c3. We're going to go do this, man. You don't have to do none of that when you're rocking with the Most High and the Son.
That's right.
Read.
That are round about us.
Read on.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Some people's been worried about the wrong thing.
Bring it out.
When you come in this walk, man, it's going to be a lifestyle change, man.
That's right.
You're going to have some sorrows, man. You can't go to Christmas parties, man.
Bring it out.
You can't go to eat some of that glazed ham, man, with all that honey on it, man.
Bring it out.
You're going to have sorrows, man. You're going to have remembrance of the wickedness that you used to do.
That's right.
Time to look in the mirror and reflect on yourself. Read.
That's right. So this device pleased them well.
This plan, man, let me tell you something. You got a lot of these Israelites, man. that's are congressmen.
Bring it out.
You got them that's mayors.
Bring it out.
They ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't nothing in your city gonna change, man.
That's right.
So I know a lot of them, man. Every time somebody Kodiak Black say he an Israelite, Kodiak Black is a nigga, man.
That's right.
I don't understand how they listen to his rap. He barely can talk.
Bring it out.
He sound like a retard, somebody on the slow bus with a helmet on, man.
That's right.
But see, this is the people's Esau throw in front of us, and we want any of them, man. Let me tell you something. I'd rather look at I'm going to go in the Bible, man, and look at the renowned, man. You can't look at the people that don't. Let me tell you something. Kodiak Black got a lot of blood on his hand, man.
That's right. That's right.
Kendrick Lamar got a lot of blood on his hand.
That's right.
And these brothers ain't, let me tell you something. Well, DMX was out on the corner. He learned he an Israelite, but let me tell you something. He went right over there and overdosed, did he? Did that change his mind?
Bring it out.
Did he come out and say, hey, man, are we Israelites?
Bring it out.
You're not going to hear it from them, man. They know they know who got their pocket and who got their hand in their pocket, man.
That's right.
Read on up.
Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king.
They went to the king, man. Read.
Who gave them license to do after the ordinances.
Hey, he let them practice after his wicked laws, man. His ordinance. Read.
Of the heathen.
Of what?
Of the heathen.
So our people don't even understand, man. LeBron James is not. Who cares if they got Black Lives Matter, man? The whole Black Lives Matter is all about LGBT.
That's right.
If Black Lives Matter, why did they not up in Chicago marching, man?
Bring it out.
Why they not up in there having marches and speeches, man, about stopping the black on black crime, man?
Bring it out.
Why they not down in Cincinnati where a lot of crime going on, man?
Bring it out.
Why they not up in New York, man, gathering the people, man, to stop this movement of killing our peoples in these hoods? They only all about, man, when somebody police shoot one of our brothers, man.
That's right.
But that's judgment from the Most High, man.
That's right.
Give me Zechariah, man. Back to Revelations 12 and 17, man. 12 and 17 again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth.
Hold on, what?
And the dragon was wroth.
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. Esau understand his time is short.
That's right.
We are waking up. He see people. I know I was somewhere at the doctor's office, and they've had, what's your name, what's your race? I checked others. See, you know, at a business, they was asking me, what's your name? I told them, Jephthahisrael.
That's right.
They see these fringes, man. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people don't understand, man. These dragons are rough, man. They angry as hell.
That's right.
Read on now.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman. He
was wroth with the nation, man. Read.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
You ain't got to go. We ain't got to see drones coming in, man. I'm going to tell you something. He going to use his wicked ass media, man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something, man. That media, man, that's one evil tool that they have, man.
That's right. That's right.
And you don't think that they sitting back, wait, man, we know we're going to get some juicy dirt, man.
Bring it out.
You thinking they ain't got what them brothers was doing up in that club that night, man. You thinking they ain't got video of that stuff.
Bring it out.
Let me tell you something. I had to go to court, right? They say I assaulted a man out there in the streets. I didn't even touch him. But when I got to court, the court people had video. I'm like, where did y'all get video from? They got it from one of the members. I'm like, how did y'all even know his name? Tell you something, man. The FBI don't been out there on that curb.
That's right.
The police don't been to my house, man. They have us labeled as a hate group.
That's right.
But Israel still don't understand.
Right.
That the dragon is angry, man. That we are waking up, man. You got some other people, they want to go patronize the so-called white man business, man. They don't want business for themselves. They want to continue being Israel niggas with fringes on, man. And the Most High and the Son gonna continue to raise up their skirts. Read on up.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
He's gonna make war with us, man. The elect, the 1/3. Read.
Which keep the commandments of God.
Hold on. With what?
Which keep the commandments of God.
Read.
And have the testimony of Yahawashi.
Because you got to understand too, man. We're not singing that old song, man.
That's right.
We're singing a new song.
That's right.
We're singing a new song about the word, man. We bringing out the truth. We're not unified. We can't be saying we Hebrew Israelites and we still teaching Christianity.
That's right.
That's confusion.
That's right.
Christ said he's not the author of confusion.
That's right.
It's our people, man, that don't want to sit down and examine things.
That's right.
Zechariah 11:1. They don't want to sit down and examine nothing, man. If it ain't broke, don't worry about it, man. Because some of them in there just trying to, let me tell you something. I'm going to do the work of the Lord.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not in here for fans, man.
That's right.
I'm not in here to try to draw the peoples in to get rich.
Work it out.
Because I don't get paid a dime.
Right.
And this is the problem with our peoples, man. Read that up.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Read on.
Open thy doors.
It say open thy doors, man. Why don't Israel want that communication? They don't want communication, man. Read.
Oh, Lebanon.
This is talking about the so-called elders right here, man, that give themselves titles. And I know people don't understand what this is saying. Read.
That the fire may devour thy seed.
The fire is going to devour thy cedar, man. It's going to devour our nation. Give me that in Songs of Solomon, man. 5 and 15. Songs of Solomon, 5 and 15. This is the thing, man. We had spiritual war, and our peoples had spiritual hatred for each other.
Right.
And it's mad, man. And I'm going to tell you something. Most High going to raise their skirts up, man.
Right.
Read that up.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. Behold, thou art fair, my love.
No, 5 and 15.
Chapter 5, verse 15. His legs are as pillars of marble.
It's what?
Pillars of marble.
Read on.
Set upon sockets of fine gold.
Set upon sockets of fine gold. Read.
His countenance is as Lebanon.
His countenance is as Lebanon. Read.
Excellent as the cedar.
Excellent, excellent as the cedar. All you got to understand, man, the Bible is not what you're reading.
That's right.
It's allegories, man, symbolic, man, similitudes.
That's right.
Back to Zechariah, man, 11 and 1 again, man.
Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Read on.
Open thy doors.
It don't see, this is the problem with our people. They don't want that communication.
Right.
We could be having some form of communication to try to help some of these brothers and sisters, man.
That's right.
But because Israel are fans, some of these guys that's in this truth want fans.
That's right.
Read.
O Lebanon.
This talking about the leaders, man. Read.
That the fire may devour thy cedar.
This going to devour thy cedar, thy strength. Read.
How?
It say what?
How?
It say how, man. Read.
Fir tree.
These fir trees is talking about Israel, man. Read.
For the cedar is fallen.
See these elders, they not spiritually strong. Read.
Because the mighty are spoiled.
See, the ones that's got names, reputation, they're corrupt, man.
That's right.
See, when they don't understand the Bible, it's cutting them. It says a double-edged sword. Read.
How?
It say how, man. How? Pray, cry, read out.
O ye oaks.
O ye oaks, O ye nation, read.
Of Bashan.
Read on.
For the forest of the vintage is come down.
See, it say the forest, it say the congregation, the church, man.
That's right.
It has fallen. And the vintage is the gathering of the nation. It's not going as planned. Read.
There is a voice of the howling of the shepherd.
There's a voice of the howling of the shepherds. Read.
For their glorious spoil.
See, that glory is being diminished, man. And this is the scriptures talking. It's not me, it's the scriptures. It's the power speaking. Read.
A voice of the roaring of young lions.
Read on.
For the pride of Jordan is spoiled.
It's spoiled, man. This has been corrupted, man. It's don't diminish.
That's right.
This is what's going on. Read.
Thus saith the Lord my God.
Thus says the Lord my power. Read.
Feed the flock.
What did it say?
Feed the flock.
What did it say?
Feed the flock.
You can't feed the flock with Christianity, man.
That's right.
You can't be feeding them with some walking on water when you don't understand what that's talking about.
That's right. You know.
And see, they thinking Christ was feeding 5,000 with 5 loaves.
Bring it out.
5 loaves, man. What is the Torah?
Bring it out.
What is the Torah, man? Get Amos 3 and 7. Let me show him something right quick. Amos 3 and 7. See, everybody thinking because somebody got fringes on, man. This is not a game, man. This is real business, man.
That's right.
This is Yahawashi business, man.
That's right.
And we're supposed to operate in the spirit of Christ.
That's right. That's right.
We can't be in the spirit of who we want to be.
That's right.
Read that up.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing.
He would do nothing, read.
But he revealed his secret
Read on.
unto his servants, the prophets.
What secret have these brothers brought to the nation, man?
Bring it out.
What have they revealed about what Christ's mission is about?
Bring it out.
It's about looking good, man.
Bring it out.
About being all in the videos like the rap stars.
Bring that out.
It's not about the nation, man.
That's right.
These brothers ain't trying to do nothing for their peoples, man.
That's right.
It's all about them.
That's right.
When it's all about you, you're not a prophet of the Most High. You're a prophet of yourself.
That's right.
Give me Isaiah, man, 40 and 9.
Bring it out.
That's the problem. And when we trying to feed our people, these are the ones that's going to catch them stomach pain soon, man.
That's right.
These are the ones that's going to be catching hell soon, man, because they got an attitude with fringes on.
That's right.
I'm here to tell you how it T.I. is. I know you might not like it, but it ain't my problem. Read that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 9.
Read on.
O Zion,
Read on.
that bringeth good tidings.
That's how you bring good tidings, man. That's feeding the nation, man. Read.
Get thee up into the high mountain.
This is about the holy nation. Read.
O Jerusalem,
Read on.
that bringeth good tidings.
See how we bringing good tidings, man? We still singing that old Negro song, We Shall Overcome, man.
Bring it out.
We still singing them old nigga songs, man.
That's right.
We still teaching them old lies that were taught to our peoples, man.
That's right.
We can't help Granny out if you want to tell her Christ. And let me tell you something. A lot of people got a problem with that, man. Why they haven't taught a class and proved that Christ actually walked on water?
Bring it out.
Why they haven't taught a class that he turned water into wine?
Bring it out.
Some of you niggas are alcoholics. That's why you want to believe in that, man.
That's right.
Don't even understand there wasn't no lake called the Red Sea, man.
Bring it out.
Haven't went back through history. Lazy brews in the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Read on up.
Lift up thy voice with strength.
Lift up thy voice with strength, man. Give them knowledge. Feed them knowledge. Read.
That's right. Lift it up.
Lift it up, man. Read.
Be not afraid.
I'm not afraid to tell Israel the truth. I'm not worried about a nigga not believing what the power was saying,
That's
man.
right.
Because most of the time these niggas ain't seeing, man.
That's right.
I always want to be casting judgment, don't have no understanding of the scriptures, man.
That's right.
So I say, don't be afraid, man. Read.
Say unto the cities of Judah.
They say what that city is. They saying the nation, man. Read.
Behold your God.
They say what?
Behold your God.
Look for your power, man.
That's right.
See, that's all it's saying. Read up.
Behold, the Lord God will come with strong hands.
What are you thinking his strong hands are, man? Give me Isaiah 51 and 5. We're going to come right back here. Isaiah 51 and 5. It's not going to be coming with these weak brews with fringes on, man.
That's right. That's right.
Some of them, they can't take this.
That's right.
They want some Joe Osteen, TD Jakes over there leading them, man.
Right.
See, Moses was the meekest man. I'm one of the meekest prophets. But Moses put a lot of them to death, though, didn't he?
That's right.
Moses loved his people. But Moses wasn't afraid to put them to sleep, though.
That's right.
So you got to put some niggas to sleep.
That's right.
And that's what Israel don't want. They're afraid of that. That's why you see them not, they love living in sin, man.
Right.
Read that up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 4.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. My righteousness is near. My salvation is gone forth.
Read on.
And mine arm.
This what?
Mine arm.
My prophets read.
Shall judge the people.
Hold up, shall what?
Shall judge the people.
What do we should do?
Shall judge the people.
Read on.
The isles shall wait upon me.
They gonna wait upon me. Read.
And on mine arm.
Read on.
Shall they trust.
Shall they what?
Shall they trust.
See, some of them don't got trust, man. Some of them thinking we out here for fame and fortune, man.
That's right.
I know it's a price for my face being on this video and bringing y'all this information. You don't understand what I personally have to deal with. So if I'm not afraid, you shouldn't be afraid.
That's right.
Read up.
Lift up your eyes to the heavens.
Lift up your eyes to the heavens. Read.
And look upon the earth beneath.
Read on.
For the heavens shall vanish.
They're going to disappear. Read.
Away like smoke.
These kingdoms are going to disappear like smoke, man. Read.
Right. And the earth shall wax old like a garment.
It's going to get, the ways, man, it's going to get crazy around here. Read.
And they that dwell therein shall die in like manner.
They're going to die in their ways. I guess they didn't think DMX didn't die in his ways. He started out in drugs. He finished out in drugs.
That's
man.
right.
Some of these Israelites, they can't take that, man. No, you talking about my lover.
Bring it out.
Where the dogs at, man? What these niggas really want from a nigga, man?
Bring it out.
Most High wanted you to keep these commandments, but you didn't want to do that.
That's right.
Because you understand, these cats know who we are, man.
That's right.
You thinking Shaq them don't know who we are?
Bring it out.
You thinking LeBron's them don't know who we are?
Bring it out.
Boy, I tell you, our people are some fools, man.
That's right.
Read on, Ark.
But my salvation shall be forever.
My salvation, my redemption shall be forever. Read.
And my righteousness shall not be abolished.
It's not going to be, his ways are not, his laws are not going to be abolished. Read.
Hearken unto me.
It say, listen unto me. Read.
Ye that know righteousness.
Ye that know righteousness. Read.
The people in whose heart is my law.
Thy mind is my law. Read.
For ye not the reproach of men.
You're not of the reproach of men's. Read.
Neither be ye afraid of their reviling.
Reviling that contempt. Read on.
For the moth.
Hold up, the what?
The moth.
These are the ungodly, man. Read.
Shall eat them up.
The moth, and I'm going to tell you something. You got these guys out here eating up Israel, man.
That's right.
But see, our people that can't see it because they're not teaching them nothing.
That's right.
Proud niggas with friends. And you see some of them in the store, man, they don't even speak to you, man.
Bring it out.
Let them see Esau. They, how you doing?
Bring it out.
But that's how they look at us.
That's right.
Read on.
For the moth shall eat them up like a garment.
Like a garment, man. Read.
And the worm.
And this saying, and the worm, these are ungodly men. Read.
Shall eat them like wool.
They're going to destroy them like wool. Read.
But my righteousness shall be forever.
My righteousness is going to be forever. Read.
And my salvation from generation to generation.
His salvation is going to be from generation to generation. Read.
Awake. Awake.
What did it tell him to do?
Awake. Awake.
Some of the people's right in the truth still sleep, man.
That's right.
They still don't believe judgment is going to come to them.
That's right.
Tell them to come out of sleepy time. It's over, man.
That's right.
Time to get your lazy tail up, man, and read.
That's right.
Read.
Put on strength.
This ain't put on what?
Put on strength.
Gather some knowledge, man.
That's right.
Read.
O arm of the Lord.
Oh, arm, man. Oh, prophets. Oh, servants of the Lord. Read.
Right. Awake.
Awake, man. Read.
As in the ancient days.
See, we got to understand how we operated back then. Read.
In the generations of old.
We're going to operate just like in the generation of old, man. Read.
Art thou not it that hath cut Rahab?
This is talking about Egypt, man. Read.
And wounded the dragon.
And wounded the dragon, the violent nation, man. Read.
Art thou not it which had dried the sea?
Run back up to art thou not thee, man, that cut the what?
Art thou not it that had cut Rahab?
Then we not destroy Egypt, man.
That's right.
Read.
And wounded the dragon.
And destroyed this bloody nation, this violent nation. Read.
Art thou not it which had dried the sea?
And have not what?
Dried the sea.
Have destroyed this nation. Read.
The waters of the great deep.
This is judgment. Read.
That had made the depths.
The prisons. Read.
Of the sea a way from the ransom.
Payment, man. Redemptions. Read.
To pass over.
To what?
To pass over.
To what?
To pass over.
All this thing we doing is to pass over. Hold up right there. Hold up right there. Give me Genesis 28 and 16, man. Genesis 28 and 16. Genesis 28 and 16. Read that up.
The book of Genesis, chapter 28, verse 16.
Read on.
And Jacob awaked out of his sleep.
Hold up. What's wrong? What's going on with Israel?
And Jacob awaked out of his sleep.
And Jacob arose out of his sleep. Read.
And he said, surely the Lord is in this place.
Surely the Lord is in this place. Read.
And I knew it not.
And a lot of people, they don't understand the Lord is with us, man.
That's right.
And a lot of Israel, they don't know it, man. They don't even consider. Read.
And he was afraid.
And he was what?
And he was afraid.
See, he was afraid, man. Some of us don't be. I'm going to tell you something. When you see your brothers and sisters back out there in that world, man, you better be afraid.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Being in this walk is a long journey, man. I tell brothers and sisters, come in here. This is not a sprint, man. This is a marathon.
That's right.
We got a lot of work to do, man, because Israel is sick.
That's right.
Read on up.
And he was afraid and said.
And he was afraid and said, read.
How dreadful is this place?
How dreadful is this place? He's talking about this earth, read.
This is none other but the house of God.
This whole place is nothing but the house of God, man. Read.
And this is the gate of heaven.
And this is the gate. This is the way of heaven, man. Read.
And Jacob rose up early in the morning.
Read on.
And took the stone that he had put in his pillow.
He took that stone. That stone is Christ that he put in his head, man. Read.
And set it up for a pillar, and poured oil upon the top of it.
And pour oil for anointing on it, man. This is how we should be operating it, like the days our ancient fathers, man. We can't be operating like these brothers out here, man, that's causing confusion.
Right. That's right.
That's causing division.
That's right.
This is we the arm of Christ, man. We should be acting like the arm of Christ.
That's right.
We can't be pretending in this world. Back to Isaiah, man, 51:9. We can't be pretending in this world.
That's right.
We have to, this is a lifestyle.
That's right. That's right.
And this is what Israel choose not to do.
Right out.
They choose to continue the way that they are. Read that again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 9. Awake, awake.
See, a lot of them, they wake, man. They're not afraid, man. They're not afraid, man.
Bring it out.
See, they don't understand Christ can put them to sleep at any time.
That's right.
When you got pride on you, man, that means you don't keep the commandments.
That's right.
Read,
Put on strength.
Put on strength, man. Put on knowledge, man. How we gonna take down this kingdom when we still believing that we came over here on slave ships in 1619?
Bring it out.
Where any information from 1620?
Bring it out.
The Mayflower came over here. So how is it the Edomites came over here in 1620 and we got over here in 1619?
Bring it out.
So what year did they come over here and set up the colonies, man?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
See, because we set these things up.
That's right.
Israel don't want to know the truth. And I got the proof that who we set the 13 colonies up, man. King James was no Edomite.
That's right.
That's another lie that they perpetrate on our peoples, man. And how was he dealing with his peoples? He wasn't dealing with no other nation.
That's right.
Charles I was setting up charters over here too. But we don't want to accept the truth. We want to be unified in the lies. Read up.
Awake, awake. Put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in the ancient days.
We have to understand, man, our past, our history, the truth. We have to understand what the truth is.
That's right.
And let me tell you something. The truth is what's going to destroy them.
That's right.
Read on.
In the generations of old, art thou not it that had cut Rahab?
It's not it that have destroyed Egypt, man. Read.
And wounded the dragon?
And wounded and destroyed it, man. And wounded this dragon, man. Let me tell you something. Esau has been damaged, man.
That's right.
See, the truth is coming out, and a lot of our people, man, they know they're walking around here. They know they're Israelites.
That's right.
But they got so much peer pressure on them, man, that they just can't come in.
Bring it out.
They let mama, man. Mama telling them we dealing with a cult, man.
Bring it out.
Daddy gonna tell them the same thing.
Bring it out.
But they don't understand. Read.
Art thou not it which had dried the sea?
We have what?
Dried the sea.
Give me Acts 2:46, man. Acts 2:46. This is the thing. Until Israel understands the scriptures, we can't come together.
That's right.
Because we can't communicate.
That's right.
We communicate through the spirit of Yahawashi. How we gonna communicate with our people that still drinking the cup of the devil?
Bring it out.
Read up.
The book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 46. And they continuing daily.
Hold up. How we drive up their lies, man?
And they continuing daily.
Read.
With one accord.
With one agreement. Read.
In the temple.
In the temple. Read.
And breaking bread.
And teaching each other. Read.
From house to house.
From nation to nation. Tribe to tribe. Read.
Did eat their meat.
Did what?
Did eat their meat.
We did eat this herb, man. This medicine. Read.
With glad.
With what?
With glad.
Read on.
And singleness of heart.
One spirit, man. One mind. Read.
That's right. Praising God.
Hold up, what was we doing?
Praising God.
How we gonna drive this kingdom up?
Praising God.
Read on.
And having favor with all the people.
Read on.
And the Lord added to the church.
See, the church is just a congregation, man.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted talking about the 7-day Adventist.
Bring it out.
And the Jehovah wickedness.
Bring it out.
All these churches were started by Edomites, man.
That's right.
Church just say congregation. Read.
And the Lord added to the church.
Hold up, he added to the congregation. Read.
Daily.
Daily, read.
Such as should be saved.
Such as should be saved, man.
Right.
Everybody that's wearing fringes ain't gonna be saved.
That's right.
Some of us are some knuckleheads with fringes on.
Right.
This is why we keep coming, we keep coming, we keep coming. Give me Exodus 12 and 11, man. Exodus 12 and 11.
The book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 11. And thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded.
Lower your loins, man, your mind girded. Read.
Your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand.
Read on.
And ye shall eat it in haste.
Read on.
And it is the Lord's Passover.
It's the same thing we going through, man. The Lord is passing over. Read.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt.
He said he's going to pass through the land of Egypt. Read.
This night.
Read on.
And will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Wherever we are, wherever abundance we at. Read.
Both man and beast.
Read on.
And against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord.
How do they thinking the Lord is doing this, man? How is the thinking the Lord is doing this? See, they thinking all the plague that was brought on Egypt, man, some flies and all this stuff,
right,
water turning it. They don't have no understanding. That's not what they're talking about, man.
Right now.
Y'all need to stop watching these movies, man.
That's right.
Our people's been indoctrinated, man. They don't watch the 10 Commandments, man. Some of them might think Charleston Heston is Moses, man.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
They take this stuff and they split a sea, man, and they walked on the ground through the sea. Then Esau come back and show you some chariot wheels on the bottom of the ocean, man. If you believe what it, we eat everything the devil feed us, man.
That's right.
That's why we can't stand up on our own 2 feet.
That's right. That's right.
Back to Isaiah 51 and 11, man. Go back to 51 and 10. We can't stand on our own 2 feet, man, because we still want to eat and teach that stuff that destroyed us.
That's right.
Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 10. Art thou not it which had dried the sea, the waters of the great deep, that had made the depths of the sea a way for the ransom to pass over?
A ransom, a payment, man. Read.
Therefore, the redeemed of the Lord shall return.
Now, he say the redeemed, and you got people out here talking about, oh, Israel gonna get to the kingdom. Man, I be damn.
Bring it up.
These niggas don't want to keep no commandments, and we keeping these commandments? You thinking we gonna be sitting up here, we going out our way to show the way, and we got niggas that don't want to do nothing. What you gonna think they get in the kingdom? What are we gonna have problems with? We're gonna have a problem with this nigga here want a whoremonger.
That's right.
We're gonna have a problem with our sister, she gonna want to be a stripper.
That's right.
It's not gonna happen. Read.
That's right. Therefore, the redeemed of the Lord shall return.
Read on.
And come with singing unto Zion.
Read on, up.
And everlasting joy shall be upon their heads.
Up on their mind. Read.
They shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away.
Sorrow and mourning will flee away, man. Sorrow and mourning shall flee away. Read up.
I, even I, am he that comforted you.
He say, I, even I, is he that comforts you. Read.
Who art thou?
Who art thou? Read.
That thou shouldest be afraid of a man.
See, a lot of them are afraid of man's, man. The man's that's not keeping these commandments, man.
Bring it up.
Read.
That shall die.
They letting you know they have a contract that's written in blood that they gonna die. Read.
And of the Son of Man.
Read.
Which shall be made as grass.
They're gonna be made as grass. What you do with grass, man? You cut it.
Let's bring it out.
You mow it. Back to Isaiah 40 and 11, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 11. He shall feed his flock.
Well, hold up. He said what?
He shall feed his flock.
Hold up. We should be teaching old doctrine that we got from our enemy.
He shall feed his flock.
Christ said he gonna feed his flock, man.
That's right. Like a shepherd.
Like a shepherd. Read.
He shall gather the lambs with his arms.
How you gonna gather the lambs? He gonna gather us with us, man. We are his arms, man.
That's right.
Read.
And carry them in his bosom.
Carry them in his bosom. That's protection for him, man. Read.
And shall gently lead those that are with young.
And shall gently lead those that are with young, man. As in the old. Give me this video, man. Give me Zechariah 11 and 5 right quick. Let me get this first.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Hold up, what?
Whose possessors slay them.
You got people that say Esau is not even a white man, man.
Bring it out.
You know, I understand we went through our Arab captivity, man. We went through our Arab captivity, you know.
That's right.
Sub-Saharan desert, man. We understand that, man.
That's right.
Possessors are anybody that's in control of us.
That's right.
One that's got us as slavery.
Bring it out.
Read.
Whose possessors slay them?
Whose possessors slay them, man? Let me tell you something. This ain't just all about killing a man, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you something. Teaching a man not his history is one of the most cruel weapons on the planet, man.
That's right.
Think about how many of our daddies and grandmothers went to their grave not knowing who they were.
Bring it out.
Read.
Whose possessors slay them.
Read.
And hold themselves not guilty.
So when they setting up these courts, man, it's all white supremacy. You go back
That's
to
right.
Jim Crow. Why wasn't there no Jim Crow in the 1600s, man?
Bring it out.
Why was there no Jim Crow in 1690, 1680,
Bring it out.
1700?
Bring it out.
Why was there no lynching then, man?
Bring it out.
We don't ask these questions. Read.
And they that sell them say.
See, you got to understand, all these other nations have put their hands on us, man.
That's right.
Read.
Blessed be the Lord.
They saying, blessed be their Lord. Read.
For I am rich.
So every nation, when you understand their economy thrives off the backbone, let me ask you this. Do they got a Chinaman hair set up in an African neighborhood, man?
Bring it out.
Do they got Chinaman hair shops in Africa? I don't know.
Bring it out.
You know, I know they over there, but them Hamites over there handling their asses, man.
That's right.
They over there closing their restaurants down, man.
That's right.
But how do they get there? Through the British mandate, man. Because British own that land, man. They have a 100-year, 1,000-year contract over there on that land.
That's right.
Some of them Africans can't even grow their own gardens, man.
That's right.
But see, we don't dig into, you know, down there in South Africa, man. They down there murdering them Edomites down there, man. They down there taking their land back. See, the curse is being reversed. See, when you understand, they hold themselves not guilty. So when you go into any country, they in control, man. All these wars was about taking control of the planet. What World War I was about, man? It was about taking that landmass and putting their peoples in power.
That's right.
What was world? Why did they have the bomb dropping on Pearl Harbor, man? You think they didn't know this was coming?
Bring it out.
This was to attack Japan and all these. Why do you think they set these things up, man? And they finance both countries. Why was Hitler over there with the Roman, the Catholic Church popes, man?
Bring it out.
You got to understand, the Pope, he's the chief orchestrator of all this.
That's right.
The Catholic Church was one of the chief orchestrators of us going into captivity.
That's right.
Read on up.
And their own shepherds.
See, these are their ministers.
That's right.
And these are our ministers.
That's right.
Our elders.
That's
Read.
right. Pity them not.
We don't want to teach Israel how to change. Give me this video. Let's see what George Wallace say, man.
Today, I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood and took an oath to my people. It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, as have our generation of forebears before us done.
Listen what he
time
said.
and again down through history. Let us rise to the call of freedom-loving blood that is in us, and send our answer to the tyranny that clanks its chains upon the South. In the name of the greatest people.
Hold up, pause. You hear what they call themselves, man? You really don't think that they really believe that, man?
Bring it out.
They thinking they superior to us.
Bring it out.
Go ahead and play.
Have ever trod this earth, I draw the line in the dust and toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
A lot of people don't believe that, man. A lot of people don't still believe that.
Hey YouTube, Dan the Coolest here with another video.
A lot of people don't believe that. Back to Zechariah 11:5, man.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Let me tell you something, man. They're not just killing us with the gun.
That's right.
They're killing us with the GMO food.
That's right.
They're killing us with the water that's coming through those pipes. A lot of those people stop drinking that faucet water, man.
That's right.
You got to stop drinking that faucet water, man. It's full of all kind of cancer material up in there.
That's right.
Cigarettes, man. They're killing us. Let me tell you something. Esau wasn't the manufacturer of this tobacco. We were.
Right.
We was the ones started this tobacco over here. That's why the Most High is punishing us, man. A lot of us just don't know who. Esau wasn't the first manufacturer of guns. We were.
That's right.
A lot of things that our people think Esau have done and come from us. And a lot of these guns you see today probably come from us too.
That's right.
It's never going to give us credit, man.
That's right.
You think about the lead paint in these buildings, man. You think about how, the chain gangs, man, how they're giving brothers life down there, man. When you watch the movie Life, that's based on a true story, man. When you understand, that's how they was persecuting our brothers down there in Mississippi, man.
That's right.
Who do you want to think, when they say they ended slavery, man, in 1865, what they were saying was that each state was buying the slave. Because what you had was each slave owner got reparation. No one ever talks about that. They got paid for each slave. The state paid them. So the state took control of the slave. But that didn't stop them from what they was doing to us.
That's right.
Read on.
Whose possessors slay them.
You got to understand, man, they doing it by any means necessary. Read.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Read on.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
You got to understand, man, when you think about the gangs, the Bloods and the Crips were set up and organized to protect their neighborhood.
That's right.
The so-called white man turned it into gang violence, man.
That's right.
The white man is the real gangster on the planet, man.
That's right.
He don't know how to do nothing but rape, rob, steal, and kill.
That's right.
And that's what he teach our people, man. Just like when I brought a video out, I was showing that how these undercovers up in Chicago had two gangs going to one train, knowing that it was guns on there. What do you think was going to happen?
Bring it out.
They play both sides, man.
That's right.
Just like this in the truth, man. They play both sides. They in this truth. They got a lot of these brothers in their pockets.
Bring it out.
Give me this, we will never forget. Father, but see, a lot of y'all don't know this didn't take place until the 1800s. This wasn't happening in the 1600s, man.
Bring it out.
The early 1700s. Go ahead and play it. Chain gangs, man. How your possessors slay you, man. Branding our sisters, man.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
And that's that freedom, man.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
I just don't see how brothers can see this stuff, man, and not come together. And you won't see Nan sister on one of these pictures. Look at them jumping off the ships, man. Look at the atrocity, the disease that was in them cargo slave ships. Raping our sisters and brothers, man. A lot of them fake Jews, man, they nothing but a bunch of homosexuals too.
That's right.
But see, we not really understanding, man, the severity of the atrocity that's, and some of these brothers still got this in their mind, man. Tell them to show you a picture. And when you look at George Washington, man, he wasn't back in the 1600s, man. And they're letting you know when George Washington became president, man, they started ruling over us. Have us out there in the cotton field, man. We don't want to remember
Therefore
that.
shalt thou serve thine enemies which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger,
That go with
and
that
in
mask,
thirst,
man.
and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
We don't forget about this,
he
man.
hath destroyed thee.
We just proud Israelites with fringes now, man. But we have no pot to piss in and no winner to throw it out of, man. We proud, man. Proud in the truth, but we ain't got nothing, man. And we can't come together, man. Now with all the persecution that's going on with our people, man. And see, once they got above us, man, they started lending to
the Lord
us.
shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That's
By the
what
way
we got
whereof
to trade.
I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it
We
no
got
more
to
again.
change that, man.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And
How we
no
not
man shall
coming
buy.
together, man? How much pain, man? How much hurt? How much do you have to see, man? That our people just can't see it, man. Look at our children, man. They're still going through this.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look, and fail with longing for them all
What is
the day
CPS?
long. And there shall be no might.
There's no change,
in thine
man.
hand.
That's right.
We can't look at each other eye to eye, man, and come to a table, man, and see this persecution that going on with our people. I'm ashamed of Israel, man. I'm gonna let you know this, man. Some of these brothers walking, calling themselves elders, man. I'm ashamed of them, right? They ain't considering this, man. They still got that evil eye.
I got a letter from the government the
That's
other
enough
day.
on that, man. This is why we have to come together, man. Obadiah 1:3, man. Obadiah 1:1.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah.
The vision, man. The vision. The prophecy. Read.
Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
See, concerning Edom. Edom is in power now. Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord.
We have heard a rumor, man. Read.
And an ambassador.
Hold on. What are we supposed to be?
An ambassador.
The prophets are supposed to be operating in the spirit as ambassadors. Read.
Right. Is sent among the heathen.
So where are these ambassadors, man? With all
Bring
this
it
stuff
out.
going on in Israel, man. Some of Israel acting just like them. An ambassador is a messenger, man.
That's right.
We supposed to be sending a message to these nations.
That's right.
Read.
Arise ye.
It say arise ye, man. Read.
And let us rise up against her in battle.
See, they battling each other, man.
That's right.
How we gonna come together and y'all out there fighting each other?
Right. Bring it out.
But see, they just can't do it, man. They can't come together, man, and love each other. Our people's out there in need of us, man.
That's right.
Our people's out there hurting today, man.
That's right.
Our people's out there sick. They need us.
That's right.
Why can't we step up as these ambassadors?
That's right. Bring it out.
But see, no. Christ ain't coming back here for a camp. He's coming back here for a nation.
That's right.
He's not coming back here for a color. He's coming back here for a nation.
That's right.
Read,
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
It's unworthy, man. Read.
Thou art greatly despised.
There are greatly, everybody. But some of our people, they still love Becky and Bob.
Bring it out.
Read.
The pride of thine heart had deceived thee.
The pride, man, thinking you better than us, man.
That's right.
Thinking you have more. We're the smartest peoples on the planet, man.
That's right.
We would never pour these atrocities on any other nation. We just don't have it to hang somebody, man. We don't have it just to murder someone for nothing.
That's right.
But see, that's how they are.
That's right.
They was created that way. Read.
Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
See, they come out of those cliffs, man.
That's right.
And let me show you something, man. Let me show you this video, man. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you. They all around the country, man. See, look at this right here. Play this video. This over here in Hong Kong, man.
Having over 120,000 residents,
Esau's over there,
Florida
man.
is one of the most densely populated areas in Hong Kong.
They love living up
You might
high,
not
man.
have
Look
heard
at
of this place, but you probably have seen
But
this
see,
before.
that's enough. But A lot of people thinking the Japanese are the original Japanese. No, they're not.
Bring it out.
Them are Edomites over there, man.
That's right.
Why are you thinking they make such racist cartoons and commercials about us, about the laundry, but the washing machine, man? We put us in a washing machine, we come out looking like them.
Bring it out.
Same thing for China, man. Same thing for any of these countries, man. They all hate us. They all come in one consent to never teach us who we are. That's how they holding on to their powers. Read.
Whose habitation is high.
See, no matter where you go, you're going to know where you at when you're around Esau, man.
That's right.
He loved to be up there, man. Let me tell you something. I couldn't be sleeping on those 60th floor, man.
Bring it out.
Read on.
That said in his heart.
Says in his mind, read.
Who shall bring me down to the ground?
What? How y'all going to do this, man? How y'all going to bring me down when I control your thoughts, your minds?
Bring it out.
I control your money.
Right.
I control your food.
Right.
I control everything about you.
That's right.
If I turn the water off, a lot of your peoples die.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
If I shut the stores down, a lot of these Israelites gonna die too.
That's right.
We're not thinking as a nation, man. We're not trying to set up our own food markets, man. The peoples would respect us more if they seen us open up a store.
That's right.
In their neighborhoods, man, with fresh food.
Bring it out.
Seeing coming in there, seeing the cashier, the manager, all wearing fringes.
Bring it out.
See, Israel, they don't think like that, man.
That's right.
They thinking running to Walmart is their savior.
Bring it out.
You got to be thinking like the Most High and the Son.
That's right.
You have to be thinking like, this is how we're going to take it back, man.
That's right.
We're going to set up our own shops, our own automobile shops, our own grocery stores, man.
That's right.
We want to set up our own hospitals, man. Because some of y'all don't know they racist as hell in them hospitals, man.
That's right.
They destroying our peoples in them hospitals.
That's right.
But see, some of y'all elders tell y'all go take the shot, man.
Bring it out.
Some of your elders need the golden hand, man.
That's right.
Not considering the history, the Tuskegee report, man. They not considering all the things that they do to us. See, they got pride on them, man. And they thinking this is going to last forever to continue taking us down. And Israel don't want to raise up, man. We need our own dentist office, man.
That's right. That's right.
Why can't we have our own? Why can't we be like these other nations? Because Israel still want to patronize Esau business.
That's right.
They don't want their own drug. We can have a drug treatment center in our neighborhoods, man.
That's right.
We can do these things.
That's right.
Through the Spirit of the Lord, man.
That's right.
And ain't nothing he can do.
That's right.
But you got too many proud niggas with fringes, man. I'm telling you. Give me Job 30:1. You got too many of them, man.
Bring it out.
Prideful, man. Prideful, man. They can't see their brothers as brothers, man.
Right.
Because you got a piece of car, man. You got a car note.
Bring it out.
You got a house note, man.
Bring it out.
Most of them, they not living delicious. They got bills and problems, man.
That's right.
But see, they don't consider that. We should be having our own
right.
towing company for our peoples, man.
That's right.
We should have everything that they have, man. Why can't we step up as a nation and control our own destiny here?
That's right.
We set the blueprint here, man. It'll spread.
That's right.
Read,
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 1. But now they that are younger than I.
These talking about Esau, not as great as Israel. Read.
Have me in derision.
They mock us, man. Because they sit back and they govern YouTube. They see us, brothers putting videos. Every time you see a brother, they put videos out, man.
That's right.
Niggas with fringes, man.
That's right.
Probably a nigga in sin, too.
That's right. That's right.
But see, I tell them the truth and they don't like it, man.
Bring it out.
Read.
Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
Man, you understand what Job's saying. Read on.
Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me.
See, all people still want to go deal with them, man. How is it ever going to prosper us, man?
Bring it out.
You got these coons in the NBA, man. Why don't they create their own league, man?
Bring it out.
Why? See, that means that you've been controlled by someone else.
That's right.
Just like these comedians. Just like these And like I tell you, man, the rap game is the new death game, man.
Bring it out.
Being a rapper is one of the worst occupations you can be in right now.
That's right.
They getting slaughtered like twice a week, 2 or 3 times a week. Rappers are dropping dead, man.
Bring it out.
Because what they're doing is pushing genocide. These Edomite record companies are pushing genocide on our peoples with these rappers. King Von, man, they rapping about robbing people. Right. See, he got what he got caught. 2 o'clock in the morning. Somebody caught him slipping.
That's right.
Read up.
Whereto might the strength of their hands profit me?
Read on.
In whom old age was perished.
Read.
For want and famine, they were solitary.
In want and famine, they was in lack, man, of the word of the truth. Read.
Fleeing into the wilderness.
They had to flee. We drove them, man, back into where they like to be, like animals, man. That's what they are, a pack of wolves, man. A pack of wolves.
That's right.
You got that video, man, where the police roll up on the brother, man, and just let me show you what they are, man. This is what we're trying to show our people, man. They don't have no mercy. Play this video, man. I'm gonna show you how much love that they have for you. Yeah, keep going forward, man. I want the one where they shot him getting out that truck. That's happening here in Dallas, man. Man walking out his house, man. Right here, there it is. Let me show you how much love they have for you, man. And we can't come to persecuting us like
that. Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife now! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Still shooting him, man.
On the ground now! On the ground! Get back now!
We can stop some of this. If some of these knuckleheads would put down their pride, man.
That's right.
Read on up.
For want and famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness. In former time, desolate and waste.
That wilderness is a dry place, man, where they don't get no understanding, man. Understand this. Read.
Who cut up mallows?
Who divided? Read. Mellows, doctrines, read.
By the bush.
By the bushes, man, by the wicked. This is talking about their peoples, man. And that mellows is these doctrines that they was teaching their peoples. Give me Isaiah 7:19. Because I know they don't know what this is talking about, man. They thinking they was eating mellows, man. The hell mellows gonna do for you, man. Read that out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 7 and verse 19. And they shall come and shall rest all of them in the desolate valley.
And it say, and they shall come and all of them rest in a desolate and a destroyed valley, man. In the wilderness, read.
And in the holes of the rocks.
And in the holes of the rocks, read.
And upon all thorns.
All thorns talking about wickedness, man. Wicked peoples, read.
That's right. And upon all bushes.
This is talking about ungodly men's and women's. Go back, man. Read that again.
Who cut up mallow?
Who divided doctrines? Read.
By the bush.
By the bushes, by the wicked, by the ungodly. Read.
And juniper root.
And what?
And juniper root.
Juniper root is going into idolatry, man. Worship of pagan religions. And the roots are the original pagan religions, man. Read.
For their meat.
For their meat, man. That's what they do with us. Feed us that same poison doctrine, man.
That's right.
Feed us that same poison doctrine.
That's right.
Their roots is that pagan religion, man, just like they do for us here in Babylon. Right here in Babylon. I can't read my notes, but give me Isaiah 14 and 29. Let me see if that's what I want. Isaiah 14 and 29.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 29. Rejoice not thou, whole Palestina, because the rod of him that smote thee is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall
Hold up, out of the what?
The serpent's root.
Hold up, out of the what?
The serpent's root.
See, that's that root we was talking about. Read.
Shall come forth a cockatrice.
These are out of, this is poison, man. Read.
Right. And his fruit.
These are the children's. Read.
Shall be a fiery flying serpent.
These are the ones that's going to continue, man, while you thinking all his holidays are catered to our children.
Bring it out.
Read.
And the firstborn of the poor shall feed.
Hold up, what are we going to do?
Shall feed.
What are we going to eat?
Shall feed.
We're going to eat them lies our parents teach us, man. Read.
That's right. And the needy shall lie down in safety.
Read on.
And I will kill thy root with famine.
What are he going to do with their doctrine?
I will kill thy root with famine.
Read on.
And he shall slay thy remnants.
He's going to slay the remnants of them, man.
That's right.
Back to Job, man. 30 and 5. That is not talking about, you got to understand, these are allegories, man. Similitudes. This is talking about Esau doctrines. Read on.
They were driven forth from among men.
Why do you thinking why did we had to drive them, man? Because every time they come with this pagan religions, man, they come with this devil worshiping. That's why they was driven forth from men's, man. Read.
They cried after them as after a thief.
A thief, read.
To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys.
To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, read.
In caves of the earth.
In the caves, man, of the earth, read.
And in the rocks.
And in the rocks, man. Them rocks represents the wicked, read.
Among the bushes.
Amongst the peoples, read.
They brave.
They proclaim, read.
Under the nettle.
Under the village, man, this is where they gather, read.
They were gathered together.
They was what?
They were gathered together.
Give me Proverbs 24 and 30, man.
Bring it out.
They was gathered together, man. I'll tell you something, Esau been plotting on us so long, man.
That's right.
Read that,
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 30.
Read on.
I went by the field of the sloth.
See, this is what we got in Israel. Slothful men.
That's right. And by the vineyard of the men void of understanding.
Hold on, he went by the word?
The vineyard of the man void of understanding.
Read on.
And lo, it was all grown over with thorns.
You got to understand, this is what's going on here in all the world.
That's right.
Wicked, ungodly peoples. Read.
And nettles.
And saying the same things. Read.
Had covered the face thereof.
Read on.
And the stone wall thereof was broken down.
And that protection was broken down. Back to Job, man. Really strong, God. Job 30 and 8.
Verse 8. They were children of fools.
See, children of fools, man. We're falling children's. I'm going to tell you something. They don't set up nothing, man. They steal everything.
That's right. That's right.
They haven't set up a court system. You couldn't have a court system in the cave, man.
That's right.
They haven't set up nothing, man. They didn't have structured houses, man.
That's right.
They come from the caves.
That's right. That's right.
Wasn't no Indians over here at teepees, man. They had cities, man.
That's right. Bring it out.
See, everything he teaches us, and savage just mean a person that's separated from everything, man. They try to teach us an uncivilized person, man.
Bring it out.
Read on.
They were children of fools.
They was children of fools. Read.
Yea, children of base men.
Children, and let me tell you something, man. These people, they don't think. You ever been around these people at the job? All they do is sit in the office.
Bring it out.
They your supervisors, man.
Right.
They don't even come out the office. They already give you what your task is.
That's right.
And you to do the same old job every day.
That's right.
Doing nothing.
That's right. Bring that up.
They your taskmasters. Read.
They were viler than the earth.
They the most vicious in the earth, man. And a base man is worthless.
That's right.
They the most vicious peoples on the planet.
That's right.
How many peoples have lost their lives since Esau been in power?
Bring it out.
How many peoples have lost their lives, man? They dropping bombs on people.
Bring it out.
Just like when they blew the building up in Oklahoma. Y'all don't know that they did that.
Bring it out.
Just like they sank the Titanic, man. That's how they get ahead. Rape, rob, steal, and kill.
That's right.
Their God is gold, oil, and drugs,
That's
man.
right.
They love to have a good time.
That's right.
Read.
And now, am I their song?
And now we they song, man. We they standing joke right now. Read.
That's right. Yea, I am their byword.
So they call us out our name, man. Call us everything.
That's right.
Then you go into that byword while our identity have been changed.
Bring it out.
How do you call somebody a nigga?
Bring it out.
How do you rape a man's wife?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
How do you take a man's child and sell it to another plantation? This was a part of the breaking, man. Read.
They abhor me.
And you thinking it's saying they hate you. Let me tell you something. I was in the store today. Edomite time I put your mask. You don't get your dragon ass away from me, man.
That's right. That's right.
As long as you got your mask on, you're stopping all of the disease that's flowing out, man. Keep your mask on, basically.
That's right.
Get your ass away from me. Don't play with me.
That's right.
An old prune dragon, man.
Bring it out.
Read.
They flee far from me.
Read on.
And spare not to spit in my face.
So they don't spare not to, man. Any chance they got a chance to make us, and when you understand, to make us look bad, their whole thing is right now, they gathering media. They gathering video, man. They getting ready to hit. And when they hit, Israel gonna give them all the material that they need.
Bring it out.
Showing no kind of gathering, showing, and let me tell you something. They say let me tell you something, this truth, this we know we Israelites, it's always been here.
That's right.
It's just that through that slavery, they was able to suppress it.
That's right.
By doing it, destroying the families and murdering us.
That's right.
Same as they did with the natives once they got over here and got in power. And see, once you destroy a person, you set up this. What school system did we go through any other captivity? You set up your school system to continue brainwashing.
That's
You
right.
teach them you was great. You teach them you discovered America.
That's
you
right.
teach them everything about you.
That's right.
But you teach them nothing but negative things about them.
That's right.
So you got the media sit back, man, gathering material. And when they come, they gonna hit hard, man, because they able to publicize it on every news, every channel, man. They able to bring it out Fox, Corrupt News Network. They able to bring it out on Channel 8, Channel 5, Channel 4. Well, see, our people, they're not thinking, man. They caught up. Back to Obadiah 1 and 4. They caught up. And they not understanding, man. We got to make sure why can't we come together?
Bring it out.
I've been talking to brothers. I'm like, man, why can't we get our own YouTube site, man?
Bring it out.
Why can't we do our own thing? We can't do nothing because brothers want to go to clubs and party, man.
That's right.
Brothers want to go to vineyards and have nice, high, expensive wine, man, when you can do these things at home.
That's right.
Brothers want to go to basketball games. These brothers ain't trying to get up out of here, man.
That's right.
They enjoying their last days in Babylon. Read on up.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 4. Go thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
The eagle is one of the most, he's the highest flying bird, man.
That's right.
And he's in control of everything underneath him. Read.
That's right. And though thou set thy nest.
See, this is occupying. Read.
Among the stars.
He said he gonna set his nest amongst the stars, man. And he's talking about us.
That's right.
These cats, man, this is not talking about no spaceship, no satellite, man. They're not out there in space, man.
Bring it out.
They're not out there doing nothing, man. This is all television.
That's right.
Just like they lied and said they went to the moon. How'd you get a car to the moon, man?
Bring it out.
I mean, ain't it hard enough just getting up there? So you fly a car to the moon. When you landed, I didn't see a car.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
But now you're going to Mars because you know, everybody, you can't go to the moon no more.
Bring it out.
They born liars, man.
That's right.
But see, we still eating it. You got to understand, you have to watch, they speaking codes on television.
That's right.
Read on up.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
See, once he set his nest of occupying the nation of Israel, this is where the Most High starts to bring him down. He starts to waking us up, man. Start to feeding us with true understanding and knowledge. Read.
If thieves came to thee.
Hold up, if what?
If thieves came to thee.
Read.
If robbers by night.
These are destroyers, man. Read.
How art thou cut off?
How art Esau cut off? Read.
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Man, you got to understand, ain't everybody land.
That's right.
Read.
If the great brothers came to thee.
Read on.
Would they not leave some great?
They don't leave nothing, man. When they come to your country, they come in and set their corporations up.
That's right.
They give King Buko and give him $4 billion to set up their Pepsis, their Coca-Colas,
bring it out.
They CVS, they Walmarts, all these things in these people's neighborhood.
That's right.
They what you call it? They pawn shops, man.
Bring it out.
They come over there to bring wickedness, man. So
that's right.
And then they gather all that money back from these corporations, man, because all these corporations work together to oppress us too.
That's right.
Coca-Cola ain't never did nothing for us.
Bring it out.
Pepsi ain't never did nothing for us.
Bring it out.
Walmart's ain't never did nothing for us.
That's right. That's right.
None of these corporations, man. Johnson & Johnson ain't never did nothing for us.
That's
man.
right.
None of these people, none of these corporations have never done nothing for us, and we still want to run to our enemy, man.
Bring it out.
We tell Israel's are suckers, man.
That's right.
Play this video, man.
Bring that out.
They still holding on. We're going to find one good snake amongst them, man. We're going to find that snake, man. We just going to keep looking. Let me show you what they're doing over there in South Africa.
Is over. Now is the time for justice. We must ensure that we restore the dignity of our people without compensating the criminals who stole our land.
See, they know.
Julius Malema there is something of a controversial figure in South Africa.
Listen how they speak with their media.
Speech and back in 26.
Look at all that. Convicted of hate speech, man. For telling somebody they stole their land, man. Look at the devil right there. I'm telling you, the people that wear the suits are the #1 killers on the planet, man.
That's right. That's
Go
right.
ahead and play.
16, he said he was not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least not yet. Despite that, though, the country's former president, Jacob Zuma, has described him as a future leader. The rate of murders and violent attacks on farmers and landowners has risen in recent years, and according to official figures, 72% of the country's farmers are white. Earlier, we put the issue up for debate.
People do not own land in South Africa legally. White people arrived here from Europe in 1652. They killed our people, they stole our land, they oppressed us. All the land they have is land that was taken from us by force and in many instances by massacres.
We all visitors to South Africa, including the black tribes of South Africa that came from the north. That is well documented. How they came in and they killed each other for the land and took the possession of the other black tribes. The first occupants of South Africa were the Khoi and the San. So if there's an argument now who owns the land, that should be the Khoi and the San.
Where in the hell do you come from then? Ain't that their land? Ain't that the land of Ham? So why is you worrying about what tribe came and took it?
Bring it out.
They should get and put that spear in his throat and hit him in his neck and put him to sleep, man.
A person like the one who is now my opponent is a foreigner in South Africa and a land thief.
They're a foreigner here in America. They're a foreigner wherever they are.
That's right. He can't say my surname, Mlitama. Ask him to say it. He doesn't. He can't because he's a foreigner. I even worried that Parliament is moving slow and politicians, we don't trust them. They are using this land thing as a political ball instead of addressing the issue.
This legislation could actually be changed to satisfy the white farmers as well.
There's a lot of corruption involved, and that's why the whole process of land that was taken from
people. Man, what I'm trying to show, brother, even when you call these devils about land, they do not want to sell to you.
That's right.
You're going to find out, man. That's why we need to come together and just go buy cash.
That's right.
See, we dangling that carrot in front of them. They're going to nibble.
That's right.
They don't, let me tell you something. They hear your voice, they're not going to want to sell to you. Keep reading on verse 6.
Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
How are they examined, man? Read.
How are his hidden things sought up?
His unseen things, man. He don't want you to know. See, let me tell you something. With the internet, that's what's destroying Esau. Because without the internet, this movement wouldn't be where it is today.
That's right.
Read on.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
All the men of thy confederacy, man, brought thee to the end, man. Read.
The men that were at peace with thee.
See, the men and the nations that was with peace with thee, read.
Have deceived.
Have misled, read.
And prevailed against thee.
Read on.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Read on.
There is none understanding in him.
I don't get it, man. The scriptures say there is none understanding in him. Plain and simple. Read.
Shall I not in that day, said the Lord?
In that day, in the last days, read.
Even destroy the wise men out of evil.
His wise men are his philosophers, man. Right. His sorcerers, man.
That's right.
These are his enchantment, man. These are the ones working miracles. These are the ones using their television, man, to continue to pull tricks on our people. What is his wise man? He's got them Biden, Trump.
Bring it out.
They give them these stimulus checks. And they going crazy, man. You got all people, they on vacation.
Bring it out.
They getting cars now. They not putting nothing back, man.
That's right.
Right now they getting a stimulus check, man. You can go ask any of them. They haven't put up one case of bottled water.
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
Read on.
Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Read on.
In understanding.
That understanding is their falsehood, man. They lies that they teach.
That's right.
Read on.
Out of the mount of Esau.
Out of the mount of Esau. Read.
And thy mighty men.
And say, in Esau and thy mighty men. Read.
O Taman.
O Taman. It was the grandson of Esau. Read.
Shall be dismayed.
He's going to be what?
Shall be dismayed.
They're going to be deprived of power, man.
That's right.
This is how you put these devils on the run, man.
That's right.
We got to come together as one man and take back what was taken from us.
That's right.
It tells you in the scriptures, and the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, man.
That's right.
He said, we're not going to take it by force. We're going to take it by his spirit.
That's right.
Read.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
See, that mount, man, represent the world government, man. The mount of Esau is his world government.
Bring it out.
These are the ones that it's talking about may be cut off by slaughter, by great destruction. You thinking they're not pre-planning? Why are you thinking in every country right now there's people's raising up on their government?
Bring it out.
Why are you thinking the government and the army has started let me tell you something that y'all really don't know, that the army run this country, man.
That's right.
You can't have a country without the army running it, man.
That's
and
right.
Most of the army guys, the captains, lieutenants, most of them undercover, like Colin Powell. He was a homosexual, man. I can show you the video where this lady, she was married to him. She'll tell you about all the gay parties that they have.
Bring that out.
But see, they don't want to hear this stuff, man. Read on up.
For thy violence.
For thy what?
For thy violence.
This is outrage, man, and unjust force on the Israelites. Read.
Against thy brother Jacob.
Against thy brother Jacob. Read.
Shame.
Hold up. What?
Shame.
Disgrace, man.
That's right.
Esau is a disgrace to us, man.
That's right.
Read.
Shame shall cover thee.
A shame is going to overwhelm him. Read.
And thou shalt be cut off.
Thou shalt be punished. Read.
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
See, they're going to be punished forever, man.
That's right.
This ain't talking about doing away with Esau. Esau going to be our natural slave for the rest of our lives, man.
That's right. That's right.
But see, brothers, they don't want that, man.
Bring it out.
You know, we're not going to be unjust. We're not going to be unjust. Men, we ambassadors, man.
That's right.
They're going to call us, they're going to put some respect on our name soon,
right.
man.
That's right.
They're going to start calling us sir again instead of this boy, man.
That's right.
Give me Galatians 6 and 7, man. Galatians 6 and 7. They're going to put some respect on our name soon, man.
That's right.
Got us all on their television, man. Treating us, got everybody thinking we out here. Man, let me tell you something. When the people's hungry, yeah, they're going to rob, man. They're going to steal, man.
That's right.
You got all them stores with all that high price food, man.
That's right.
And you go into Walmart, it's 8% of nothing in there, man. And most of them foods are GMOs.
That's
and
right.
the rest of that 92% is garbage in there, man.
That's right.
But see how people love it, man. You know, they can't take this. Read this,
The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived.
It say, man, don't be led into error, man. Don't be deceived. Don't be led into error. Read.
God is not mocked.
God is not laughed at or defeated, man. Read.
For whatsoever a man soweth,
whatever a nation soweth, read.
That shall he also reap.
That's what they're going to receive.
That's right.
The scriptures say that, don't it?
That's right.
Read.
For he that soweth to his flesh,
he that soweth to his flesh, his carnal, his wickedness, read.
Shall of the flesh reap corruption.
He's going to reap the same. That's what you're seeing right now, man. Y'all are seeing things being manifested in front of you. That's right. You see them pushing this Asian stuff. The Asian people's the only one getting their teeth knocked out around here, huh?
Bring it out.
How many brothers don't got jumped on in all the cities? How many false arrests by these policemen?
Bring it out.
How many of these policemen, man, when we go examine their report, let's see how many of them just teach, that lie in their report, man. How many of these judges sitting on lies, man?
Bring it out.
They're going to reap that corruption, man, because I'm going to tell you something. People are tired of it, man.
That's right.
People are tired of it.
That's right.
See, when the Most High release these spirits on them, then, see, right now they're trying to reflect it on these Asian people. They're not trying to, this George Floyd is another distraction, man. George Floyd, he was a nigga, man.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. If you ain't got them fringes on, you're not keeping God's commandments, you walking in lies, man.
That's right.
Read,
But he that soweth to the Spirit.
See, he that soweth to the Spirit, read.
Shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
See, keeping these commandments is the most important things that you can do for yourself.
That's right.
Read.
And let us not be weary.
Let us not be weary, man. Let us have patience, man. We need to have patience in this walk. Read.
Right. In well doing.
And when we have patience, we have well doing. Read.
For in due season.
In time, man, read.
We shall reap.
We shall receive, read.
If we faint not.
If we don't fall back, man. We don't let the trickery cause us, because I'm telling you, eventually they're going to use their media and they're going to come after us, man.
That's right.
They're going to use their forces.
That's right.
See, because they can't just come after us like they used to could. They got to be very tricky. They're going to send an agent in to the schools and he's going to come in talking blah, 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 blah. And we're going to tell him, go sit down, man.
That's right.
We should know these spirits, man. Because I examined all the things that Malcolm then went through. I examined all of it, man.
That's right. Bring it out.
You got to understand, man. I examined these brothers that was trying to stand up and fight, and how Esau came and sonning his agents, man. You can go back to Garvey, man. Same thing, man. Man selling them ships that knew he wasn't go nowhere, man. I'm going to tell you something, man. Some of our people, man, I'm going to tell you something. They're not going to just get the golden hand. They're going to get the choke hand from me, man.
That's right.
Revelation, man, 14 and 12.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14 verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
See, here's the patience of the saints, man. A lot of brothers come in this truth, man. They moving too fast.
Bring it out.
They're not considering, I got 2 wives. They're not considering, okay, the store shut down. How you going to take care of these 2 families?
Bring it out.
You ain't got no property. You ain't got nothing.
That's right.
Bro, come in here and get yourself together first.
That's right.
Sister, come in here and get yourself together first.
That's right.
See, that's what Israel thinking this is the one night stand movement, man.
Bring it out.
They thinking everything is a booty call, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
You have to come in here and walk with patience, man.
That's right.
Come in here and have faith that the Most High is going to bring you. His Son is going to give you someone. Read.
Here are they that keep the commandments.
Here are they that what?
Here are they that keep the commandments.
Here are they that follow the power, man. Read.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God. Read.
And the faith.
And the faith, the belief, read.
Of Yahawashi.
Of Yahawashi, read.
And I heard a voice from heaven saying.
Read on.
Unto me.
Unto me, read.
Right.
What?
Right.
Read.
Blessed are the dead which died in the Lord from henceforth.
See, a lot of people's in this truth, man, still living worldly life, man.
Let's work it out.
You got a lot of them, man, they go to Israel, man. What you going over there to Israel, man?
Work it out.
But homosexuality going over there, man.
Bring that out.
Going over there to the wall, man, that's the Herod wall, man. That ain't got nothing to do with us over there.
That's right.
We're going to have to go over there and get that land cleaned up too, man.
Right.
Let me tell you something. All them houses they over there building, they building them for us, man.
That's right. That's right.
These buildings they building here in the United States, they building them here for us.
That's right.
See, they preparing our kingdom, man.
That's right.
Read on,
Yea, said the Spirit.
Yea, said the Spirit, read.
That they may rest.
They may what?
That they may rest.
See, a lot of people, they don't want that, man. Read.
From their labor.
From what?
From their labor.
Read on.
And their works do follow them.
Their works do follow them, man. Go to Isaiah, man, 60 and 11, man. Let me show you something, man. They building up our kingdom. Y'all see them out there working? They out there working for us.
That's right. That's right.
I'm telling you something, Esau. You out there building my mansion, man.
That's right.
And you out there, you going to build your doghouse for yourself, man. Read on, dog.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Read on.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
Read on.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
They're going to bring us everything they stole from us. This is
That's
information,
right.
man. So, hand over the keys to your house, Ak.
That's right.
Read.
And that their kings may be brought.
Read on.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
Read on.
Shall perish.
What's their future?
Shall perish.
So let me tell you something, man. When the Most High release us, if y'all don't get yourself right, you will perish.
That's right.
You gonna perish.
That's right.
You gonna perish.
That's right.
Read.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
They're gonna be what?
Utterly wasted.
Jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
Read on.
Shall come bending unto thee.
What are they gonna do?
Bending unto thee.
Read on.
And all they that despise thee.
Read on.
Shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet.
What are they gonna do?
Shall bow themselves down at the sole of thy feet.
Read on.
And they shall call thee the city of the Lord.
They're gonna call us the nation of the Lord. Read.
That's right. The Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
The Zion, the nation of the Holy One of Israel. Go to verse 61 and 5, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 5.
Read on.
And strangers shall stand and feed your flock.
Read on.
And the sons of the aliens.
What are they?
The sons of the aliens.
Read on.
Shall be your plowmen.
They're going to be our what?
Your plowmen.
Read on.
And your vine dressers.
Read on.
But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord.
What are we going to be called?
The priests of the Lord.
Read on.
Men shall call you the priests, the ministers of our God.
Read on.
Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles.
Payback, man. Read.
That's right. And in their glory shall ye boast yourselves.
We're going to be out there doing what we do, man.
That's right.
So, all of this we done been through, how they slaying us, man. They got to pay.
That's right.
Esau got to pay.
That's right.
Moab got to pay.
That's right.
Ammon got to pay.
That's right.
Ham got to pay.
That's right.
Any nation that came up against us got to pay.
That's right.
Says Christ. Says Christ. And that's what we waiting on, man. That's why through the spirit of Yahawashi and the Most High, we gonna operate and build. We got to bring it. We got to be able to have. We ain't even got one backhoe, man.
Bring it out.
We ain't got no kind of tools to do no kind of work.
Bring it out.
But we still running, and I see so many Israelites still running and paying for Jordans, man.
Bring it out.
I still see them living this. They still going buying cars. Let me tell you something, man. Getting a car loan, man, is a predatory loan, man.
That's right.
Buying a house is the same thing, man.
That's right.
Don't think that you got those little loan companies in your community. These are predatory loan lenders, man.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you something. They're not going to give you the true interest rate like they give their people.
That's right.
Israel got a wake-up call, man. Shalom.